started off as a little boy, and I'd walk the street with my buddies. We were a bad group of guys. I'd fight and argue and rob people and everything. But there was a little pride that goes along with it. And occasionally, as we'd be walking, my gangster buddies and I, we see this guy lying in the ditch, drunk, in the mud. And the guy said, man, look at that bum down there. And I said, yeah, sure is. Then I'd get away from my buddies, get closer to home, or get to where I was going. Then I'd go back and rush and get that bum out of the ditch because that was my dad. And I had to rush him and take him home quick. Get him home quick before people realize that's George's dad, huh? So I had to hide that along with it. But there's more to that. Occasionally, my dad would feel good and have a couple of drinks. I'd be watching a baseball game somewhere, and I'd walk around. He'd put his hand on my head, and he'd always say, George Foreman, next heavyweight champion of the world, stronger than Jack Dempsey, able to hit harder than Jack Johnson. I had no idea what the heavyweight champion of the world was, but it certainly did make me feel good. He always believed in me, and as years would go by, he'd grab my head as I get bigger and say the same thing.
We have a society that, as a matter of fact, is kind of underlooked. There's the underlying difference. We don't know how important fathers are. For some reason, the judges take us to court and make us pay a lot of money, child support, depending on how much you make. And then, as a rule, if you don't pay, even send us to jail. That's okay for law, but for fatherhood, we need a society that knows how important it is to keep communications and an association with fathers and children. The society is just not ready for it. But it's up to us, men, to get out there and show them how to do it. And this program that I'm associated with today is not about getting money. It's about getting fathers back in touch with their families.
As the father of 10 children, what is the hardest thing you had to learn about being a father?
Hardest thing I had to learn about being a father is that I didn't know it all, that I was going to learn and grow every day. And you know what? When I took that position that I was going to learn something every day, my kids even taught me a few things. And that was hard, to understand that I didn't know it all.